second day in Jaipur, and today we're going to do the big things that you have to go see here, starting with the Amer Fort or the Amer Fort. We've seen it both ways and we're not positive which one you're supposed to say.
It's a beautiful fort that sits a few miles out of the city, so we're going to grab a tuk-tuk and head there now.
Hello.
This guy's going to take us.
Ma'am.
Yes?
This is taking to see.
It really is crazy how far you can go in India on a tiny amount of money in a tuk-tuk. That ride was like 30 minutes outside of the city and we paid almost exactly $3.
Right. It is beautiful out here.
Check out this fort.
There are many, many steps that zigzag all the way up to the top of this fort. Most people take one of these massive, beautifully painted elephants. We're gonna choose to sweat it out, walk to the top.
So I just had one of my best negotiations in India so far, and it's because I could have cared so much less. We were just sitting there shooting B-roll of the elephants, and we were right beside this guy who was selling umbrellas. Karen didn't really want an umbrella, but we thought it would make a nice picture. Started at 1,000, and I was just kind of playing with him. I started at 100 rupees because I thought that's what it was worth to take a picture.
Excuse me, sir. 800.
150. So my final offer was 200, and he followed me up the steps and eventually bought an umbrella for $3.
You're the best at negotiating when you don't really want it, because then you really don't care to say no. We are officially inside the fort. It was only 500 rupees each, which is only half the price of the Taj Mahal. Yes. So far, all I see are some beautiful structures and an awesome view. So we're gonna go explore a little bit and learn about this place.
But the one thing that I can tell you so far is that the details in the walls and in the ceilings are super impressive. This palace is absolutely massive, and there's like these main areas where all of the tourists congregate, but like you can follow all of these little tiny stairwells and like these super narrow hallways. You never know what you're gonna run into. One of the cool things that we just found is this like pulley system behind us, and it must be how they used to get water up to the second floor of the palace. It's a giant pulley and it has a bunch of these old clay pots on it. This should be like one of the main things that everybody comes to see. At least I think it's super cool. but it's just like hidden in this little back room in the palace.
We are leaving the fort. Seriously, if you were into architecture and history, you could be here all day. I don't think we could have gone through all the little alleyways and hallways if we wanted to. It's huge.
Also, I realized just how good of a deal I got on Kara's umbrella. On the way out, one of the guys actually offered to buy it back from us for 150 rupees. I bought it for 200, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you want to keep it and give it to a kid.
Speed bump. Oh yeah.
So we have negotiated a tuk-tuk to take us back to the city, but we have one quick stop on our way back.
It's gonna take us to this place called the Water Palace. It's like a palace on the water, and it's gonna wait on us for about 15 minutes while we take some videos and pictures and soak in the view. Then we're going back to our hotel. Thank you.
They're so full.
Look at the pigs.
So we've come back to our hotel to wait out the midday heat, get a little water, get a little food, and since we've been back, Kara's intestinal health has deteriorated. To be completely honest, our health just over the past week in general has been very hit or miss. Like 1 minute we're fine, and then the next minute we're feeling really bad. So we're gonna do something that we don't normally do. We're gonna split up for the afternoon. Kara's gonna stay here and rest. And I'm gonna go to the one more place that we really wanted to visit while we were here in Jaipur, which is the Monkey Temple. It's supposed to be this temple with all these monkeys running around it. I think it'll be really fun for the video.
I'm not a huge fan of monkeys anyways.
So I'm gonna go check it out. She's gonna stay here.
Miss you. Love you.
Love you. I feel like the vlog never goes as well without Kara. If I'm being honest, the next few minutes of the video is probably just gonna be like all slow motion monkey footage. So if you're into that, great. If you just wanna like end the video here, no hard feelings. We see you. A tuk-tuk driver, never heard of the Monkey Temple, so I'm assuming that's not its official name, but if you are trying to find it on Google, Monkey Temple comes up. So I just showed him the place on the map. Wasn't really sure if I was going in the right direction, but I think I'm good. For anybody who's using this video as a guide to Jaipur, you actually can't drive all the way to the Monkey Temple. You have to hike up and over a mountain to get there. So I've been walking now for about 30 minutes. No bathrooms in sight. It's probably a really good thing Kara didn't come. So my review of the Monkey Temple. If you really like monkeys, it's probably worth going. Otherwise, it's a lot of effort to get there. It's really not that bad, it's just a hike. But the thing that's really off-putting is that it's through like this small village and you have to take this one road, and every step along the way, somebody is trying to get money out of you, whether they're trying to be a guide, whether they're a kid sitting on the side of the road trying to charge you for carrying your camera down the road. Yeah, it's a bit much. I'm on my way back to the hotel to check on Kara. Hopefully I did okay with the rest of the video. Hope you enjoyed the slow-mo monkeys.